All right, Mike Hussey is here. Welcome back on board, mate.
Thanks,
We've missed you for the last couple of weeks.
I've missed being around as well.
And this man over here, sorry for pointing at you, I'll tell you what this is in a second. Reg Taylor, he's a bat maker for Spartan. And Spartan are used by Michael Clark, Chris Gayle, we've got Mitchell Johnson, MS Dhoni. They're fantastic bats. But I thought we'd run through bat making. We tend to do something most years on it, but it is very interesting, and there are kids out there that they just buy the finished product or Santa brings it, and let's run through it. So we've got it all lined up here. I mean, obviously, firstly, we start with the willow. We start with a cleft, which is what this block of wood is, and they're all graded, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all graded from first grade down to fourth grade, so second, third, down to fourth grade. And we have the player's choice, that's the best grains, usually 12 to 15 grains, like you guys have probably used. And that's the top of the tree, that one.
And then we move on. This is the cane that's used in the handle. So that's the raw cane as it comes, and then you start to see it being shaped. Yep. And there's rubber in between it.
Yeah, that gives reduce the vibration and give it some flex. So you know, when your handles, you guys would have used them, when they start to loosen up a bit, they get a bit more whip in them. Sends the ball a bit better. Yeah.
It's fascinating. And you get involved in this process, Mike?
Well, not really. I used to like the finished product, but yeah, I used to like talking to the bat maker and just saying, you know, I like this sort of particular weight, or I like the middle a little bit higher as well. You know, I used to always sort of like a high middle, so I just felt like the bat was balanced a little bit. Yeah. And that's what I was going to ask you. Do the players come to you and say, you know, I like a bottom-heavy bat, or more weighted, or how many grains, or two-tone wood? You know, all those sort of questions always get thrown around the dressing room.
Yeah, the players are quite pedantic. They've all got their idiosyncrasies, and Michael's very fussy about the way he wants his bat. They're all different, and like Chris Gayle, he likes a bit lower. MS Dhoni a bit lower, Michael a bit further up, much like yourself, I suppose. Yeah. So they're all different, and then they'll come to me and tell me what they want.
Yeah, some players are really pedantic. Yeah, Ricky Ponting was one of these guys in the sheds. He'd pick up everyone's bat and, oh, that's good, or that's no good. How easy is it to make two identical bats?
Yeah, look, once you've got one of their old bats, you can copy that, so it's not a great problem. Yeah.
And we've got the knife here, which is your shaping knife.
That's my shaping knife. When I got the raw cleft, I used the draw knife to draw the wood off and get the rough shape. And I got some other tools that I finish with. And then we end up with the finished product. We string it.
Yeah, well, this is this baby, and
that's very sharp.
You know, we'll just sort of use it on your leg, Huss. We'll just take a bit of, you'll take the hairs off, you know. No.
Do you know, as you're doing it, you're taking off a little bit of wood, you sort of then pick the bat up and try and get the right feel? Because
yeah,
I know
start to get the feel, yeah.
A lot of players in the dressing room, they always talk about, I don't know how much it weighs. It might be 2.9 or 2.10 or 2.8, but it's how it feels in your hands. Yeah. And is that what you do while you're scraping off that wood?
It shouldn't be the dead weight, it should be the balance. So when you pick it up, yeah, that's me.
Okay, I'm going to pick this one up here, which is pretty much
that's pretty much finished. Except
who's this going to?
We haven't got anybody for that one yet, but that's just one I've done.
What I want to... We talk a lot about the new profile of the bat. What we're talking about is the size of the edges from the shoulder right down to the base of the bat. Now, that has changed from when I played, and because Huss is an old boy, he started with the profile I used to today's bat. Now, there's probably no more wood than we used to have in the centre, but these edges are thicker right the way through.
Yep.
Why has the profile changed?
Profile's changed now because in the old days there was more moisture left. They cured the wood naturally. That lived for a couple of years to mature. Now they push it through a heat kiln, so they take more moisture out. You've still got the same size cleft, but it's a lot lighter because a lot more moisture's gone out, so that allows you to make a much bigger bat. So, and the guys want those bigger edges. It gives them a wider sweet spot on the bat.
Yeah,
if you see on hot spot.
Right, so where the old bat might have had a sweet spot, if we can get hold of this bat, of sort of very much a centre, it's a lot bigger spot. Is that what you find? Is that true? Because we say, oh, in my day, if we had your bats, we would have hit them further. Are we talking rubbish there?
No, I just think that it's a little bit more forgiving. If you get one and you hit it sort of here, in the old days with the skinny edges, it just wouldn't go anywhere. But because you've got more wood there, you can generally just get it over the fielder and get away with a little bit more.
So they are better. All right, now, but this what I've got here, what it is, it's a head donger. Bang, bang, if you want it to be. No, don't do that at home. That is seriously not what you do with it. It's a bat cone, and it's how you put a grip on it. Huss, I want you, or do we want Reggie to?
Reg, you can do it. You're the expert.
This is going to MS Dhoni, by the way. It mightn't get to India.
I'll get you to hold
it feels good.
Sure.
So this is how you put a grip on. You may know, you might want to know.
So we just slide it on. get as far down as we can. This is a very skinny one. I normally use one a little bit fatter than this.
So you roll back down to the narrow
Yep.
end.
Then we put it back
Reverse
on.
it round.
Yep. Get it right down.
And roll it all the way.
As far as we can.
Okay, so just hold
Simply-
that, Reggie, before you do it, mate.
that'll
just,
flip up
Just
if I
hold
let
that
go.
up. Can we go close in on that? So you've got the grip fully rolled up.
Yep.
And now you place it over
Let
the
me go
top.
over. There we go.
There we go. We've had a lot of questions about how to put a grip on. What are you
That's
doing?
important at the end there. You've got to tap it
Yeah,
down
tap
because
it down, and lose a little
because
pressure.
I see a
pull
lot of
down.
guys
Yeah.
cut it and
So there we go.
when the grip stretches.
There we go. And if you want to get it down a bit
Yeah,
further,
just
you
keep
just
rolling back
roll
up
it a
and
little
roll
bit.
down, yeah.
There we go.
Easy.
That's how you make a bat. These are the Spartan Bats. That's Chris Gayle's. That's Michael Clark's. That is Mitchell Johnson's. And MS Dhoni, that's not your bat anymore because I like it. So thanks very much, Reggie.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me
Good
on.
on you, Huss.
Cheers.
Another break.